Oh, come on! You gotta really sell it if you're just gonna sit there and fall over when I hit you.
I am selling it.
Oh, come on! I didn't even hit you in the brain. I didn't even hit you in the host fungus. Or the fungus. So don't even complain. You didn't even feel that.
Come on, don't feel
I
that.
disagree.
I have my suspicions. Anyway, this is the worst. This is the worst fight I've ever been in. Aren't you even gonna punch back? Just because I have a reach of 9 feet.
Oh, you're a jerk.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Look, I may be a jerk, but at least I'm not defying all known physics. I'll look up at the Furios guy.
So yeah, people are looking at you too.
That's my job, to be a distraction.
Yeah, he's not fighting back, he's just yelling loudly. And you're yelling back at him, so it works.
That's the worst I've ever seen!
So you had 2 successes on your...
On my distraction, so I don't know if that helps or not.
Yeah, it's working out. You got an average crowd around you.
That's like deceit and presence and observation.
Right. I mean, give yourself an extra D8 for the assist from Herpeter.
Yeah. Hooray.
You have a favorite use of presence?
No, but I'm not going to make it a distraction. I'm good.
I mean, I would say crowds is equally as good.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I want to spend. I would take observation, specializing in being a lookout.
Sure.
Okay, that I would take.
Seems good to me. You're a criminal.
3 successes.
All right. And how about your rolls to disassemble vehicles?
I 3 got no successes, so it's all on Clank.
Alright then, so Clank is gonna roll. I was waiting to see if that would give any bonuses. Apparently not. So here it goes. Clank gets 2. Clank knows what he's doing, mostly.
Yeah. So go ahead and mark down that you will successfully grab a 2 mechanical spares.
Ooh, cool.
2 electrical spares.
We could fix 2 of your gifts.
You'll break into a couple of vehicles. In one, you will find a compound bow.
We might as well just leave that.
Clank is gonna take it.
Oh, okay. I can't stop you. You have the finest tech of 1,000. This must be for those, the craziest safari people at the boa. I'm gonna go bow hunt a Tyrannosaurus Rex. If we meet that guy,
that guy has some street cred afterwards.
Yeah, be very nice to him because he's either crazy or badass or bold.
In the same vehicle, you also find 2 smoke grenades.
Oh yeah, might as well take.
Oh yeah. Split them. Clank will give you one.
I'm guessing they're bright colors, right?
No. Well, I mean, you mean the smoke or the grenade?
No, I mean, like, we'll look at the grenade. Often if you have a drop zone where you want to get recovered, you have, like, bright
it has
red.
no marker on it to distinguish it, so...
Oh, crazy. All right. Just military surplus, then, I guess.
Amongst the arrows for the compound bow, there's 5 that have this thick end to them. You can recognize them as tranquilizer.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, bow hunting with tranquilized darts. It's quiet.
And how many other arrows?
Just say a pack of 20 in a quiver.
Okay. So 5 tranks, 20 regulars.
We're going to meet some very annoyed guy. You know, if we were jerks, we'd leave the bow and just take the tranquilized arrows and replace them.
Replace them with explosive arrows. Just watch as he, destroys a Tyrannosaurus
No,
Rex
just
in
blood
horror.
tip arrows. Just like balsa wood arrows.
And on other news today, one more hunter dead in the woods.
But we're not jerks. We're good.
A number of the other vehicles are just filled with like clothes and like hides, like thick leather hides. One of them does have a outfit, like an entire outfit. In a sorry, I'm trying to make sure I got the right one here. Dun, 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 dun. Just give me 1 sec, because I'm looking at one and I don't think it's the right one. Yeah, that's it. The amplifier outfit.
Wow, that's
Ooh.
impressive.
What does that do?
The name was throwing me off, but it looks like the one I was thinking of. It is a burden, which means that you're going to need a strength gift to carry it without that burden. It gives you an armor of D6, a repair of D8, a sabotage of D8, and a survey of D8. It's also it's an
It's an
exoskeleton.
exoskeleton.
So armor D8, repair D8, or was it D6s?
The armor is D6, and repair, sabotage, and survey are all D8.
Right. This is a powered armor suit. This is like an engineer power loader suit.
Awesome.
So it's not the best on the market, but hey.
Sweet. I think Clank probably wants to put that on.
Yeah, actually, I think the amplifier suit. It doesn't have like power in the leg. It's got like it's basically like a weird backpack with lots of weird tools that come out of them.
Amplifier.
Yep, it's a human amplifier program. So yeah, but unfortunately, it is heavy. So you can wear it. You just move slower and dodge worse.
Clank is fantastic now. Yeah, even as I move nowhere.
All right. Well, now that we got this stuff robbed, we'll just go back and I assume Mr. Bones hasn't gone on a killing spree. We'll just go ahead and fix. How much more broken crap do you have? Your brain's still broken, and what else is still broken?
My mind is broken, my armor is broken, my durability is broken, and my weapon is broken.
Okay. I think we're gonna fix.
Hold on. I can just use my auto repair feature, and then we can just fix my auto repair.
I think your auto repair is broken too.
My auto repair isn't broken because it was the gift I got for surviving through all that.
Oh, okay. But so auto repair, I think the way that works is you break that and it fixes something else, right?
I break that and it fixes everything else.
Oh well, crap. So I guess the theory is, hey, we got all these different car parts. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Tubular headers. So now he's got like tubular headers to supercharger, and then we paint like little flames on the side.
No, I'm wearing. You basically decked me out like that one, the cosplay Fallout power armor where I've got like the license plate bumper shoulder pad and
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Johnny 5 at the end of the second movie.
Can we have a Myriad Song game where you don't mention Short Circuit?
Well, I've just mentioned it twice today. That's all. Because he goes to what is
Clank
it?
is alive.
Not Circuit City. He goes to Radio Shack and uses all the shit in there to repair himself with.
Yep. All right. So that makes sense. We will repair the auto repair, which he will then break to repair everything else, and then we'll repair that a second time. So yeah, basically we just overhaul him. And like this is the funny part, like the line isn't moving.
The repair wasn't broke in the first place, so you just have to repair it once.
Right. Okay. So yeah.
Use it. So use it now, and we fix the rest of you.
So basically, I guess the theory is, since he was already broken all the hell, we figure we might as well install an auto repair system. Yeah, that works for me. And so yeah, and this will probably take several hours, but like I said, I'm not in a big rush. In fact, the biggest problem I have here is I'm about to call HQ to tell them, hey, I think our drug operation here is compromised. Hopefully Joker already called this in, because if he didn't, then he goes on my list.
Woe betide all those who make Levi's list.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find him later, and he's gonna be like, I forgot what the phone was.
I mean, that's why I surround myself with robots. Robots aren't in a hurry, because you guys last forever, and I live for centuries, so I don't know what the rest of you guys are worried about.
You got Quinn, who's like
All right.
Actually,
So is
don't
anyone going to help Clank do the final repair?
Do you want us to roll for that, or can we just rote that since we have like 3 people here?
It's fine. You can road it. You have enough
Okay.
specialized people and equipment. Also, you've repaired him once, so.
Not to mention this amplifier suit.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And you've decided who's getting
fixed.
the amplifier suit?
Currently, Clank is wearing it.
Yeah, Clank, I think you should put the amplifier suit away so if someone comes by and asks if we stole it, we don't have it out.
Quit oppressing me, fascist.
I'm not a fascist, I'm a criminal.
Just imagining
And I'll oppress you and you'll like it.
the robot just don't oppress me.
You seem to have confused me for someone who cares about your opinion.
Fine, I'll put it away.
Yeah. I mean,
God, that'd be
because
so
we did
Single
just
robotic tier.
we did just rob someone within walking distance.
Incidentally, should I get rid of the mechanical and electrical spares for repairing him?
We're only using 1 electrical and 1 mechanical because when we put in
so
the,
we got 1 and 1 left. That'll be useful for later.
we'll also stow those in the car. So,
Okay.
but I guess we'll just repair him. And by the time we're done with all this, is the line started moving again?
No. No,
Wow.
those guys are still. Well, hold on. Because you guys are doing this for a number of hours, so we'll go back to Myth, who's still operating in relative time. Because Myth, you're going to follow him, and like I said, he's going to back up through the marching line.
Yeah,
in such a
and
way
me and
as to
Zizzy are going, so.
in such a way as to lead you through, without interfering with the march. And he's going to lead you back through the city. And if you look at the picture here, he's going to lead you to a place around here that looks like
A little bit of an
looks like
outcrop.
this.
There we go.
It's a number of homes and buildings built into the side of the hole under the Hickston port, basically into the descending wall into the giant hole.
Cool.
And there are a number of figures that aren't robed in the same manner that they are. It seems like they are more of a I don't want to use the word outcast. They're more of an outlier of the society, because really nobody is dressed
they're
the way
a
they are.
specialized group and they're doing a representative protest.
Right. Yeah, kind of like not all Hare Krishnas look like Hare Krishnas. That sort of thing. But yeah, they lead you down a number of stairways, because it's very hard to navigate this place. It seems like if you don't know exactly the path, the way you're going to go, you could get very lost very easily, and God forbid, fall over the edge.
Oh man, it's a good thing I'm a spider.
Yeah. Well, one of you is.
Oh, well, best of luck, Ziggy.
But yeah, you're led down a path, and you get nearish to like the halfway point, to where the buildings just stop, or at least as far as you can tell, they stop. They might go down further, but it looks just like a drop off to you. And they bring you to this basically nondescript doorway. There's like a bunch of graffiti on these like adobe-looking walls around it, but it doesn't seem to be words of any kind, at least not to you. Actually, hold on.
Symbols and markers.
Well, actually, I could show you. Just 1 second. Sorry, I'm doing that thing again where I've got 2 different windows.
Oh, good.
Well, one for the GM side and the one for the stream side. So I'm not streaming stuff that I shouldn't be showing. Yeah, no, the graffiti basically looks like that.
Can't lean in close enough to see that. Oh, that didn't translate.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you that the common language isn't their language.
No, I mean, it comes up as a bunch of binary boxes.
Oh, that's weird, because I can see it fine. Did anybody else see it? How about this, then? In Player's Journal.
Yeah, I can see it just fine.
How about that?
Maybe I'm missing some kind of codec.
In your journal in the handouts, can you see that?
Oh, no, it's in the same thing.
Great. The one person who went is the one. It doesn't matter. It's, you know what? If you look at the stream, you'll be able to see it on the stream because it's there. Because I can see it.
Oh boy, let me just pull that up real quick.
Anyways, I'm just saying that's the graffiti that's around the door. That's sort of one of those Easter egg things that you could figure out on your own, but it won't be in character knowledge.
Alright.
Yeah, and he leads you to the door, and he gestures at it towards you.
Oh, that's Babylonian cuneiform by the look of it. Okay.
Wow.
That's just a guess of the characters anyway. But he leads me inside.
No, he just gestures at the door.
Oh, okay. I'll go inside. Give a little knock.
I'm sorry, are you knocking or are you going inside?
I'll knock.
There doesn't appear to be any response for a good number of minutes. But quietly, slowly, you can hear like a small shuffling noise come from the other side before the door does open, and this elderly woman, like probably, if you had to guess, 80s, maybe pushing 90, opens the door and looks up at you.
Hello there. My
And
name is Mithelman.
she's got like, I want to say shoulder length, white to gray hair. It's very ragged, and she's just wearing basically rags. And her eyes kind of go into this like squinting motion. It's hard to tell it's because she's having a hard time seeing, or if she's just making like trying to see you better, or. And she kind of tilts her head to the side and gestures back the way she just came, and she'll turn back and walk into the room again. And you can see it's just a almost bare adobe floor. There's like sticks that cover one corner. There is a cushion somewhere near the back center of the room, and she has like this looks like a homemade hookah.
Okay. But that was an invitation inside, I think. Gesture? Yeah. But does she say anything as I step inside then?
No, she hasn't said anything to you. But
Is it just you, or are we all going inside to talk to a woman?
No, you guys
nobody
are.
came with me.
Yeah, you're getting repaired at the time, still on the side of the road.
Okay.
Myth was the only one that decided to go. He decided to throw a radio to Levi. A squawk box, if you will.
A loudspeaker.
Yeah. Yeah, as you enter, the robed figure enters behind you and closes the door. It kind of just stands in front of it. And the woman will move back towards the cushion in front of the hookah and just sit down and look up at you expectantly.
If there's a company cushion, I'll go ahead and sit down with her.
There isn't. There's only one cushion. And she's sitting on it.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going without a cushion then. Jeez. Hospitality.
Okay, you sit down in front of her. And she doesn't really do anything. She makes no motions, no gestures. She just simply stares at you with almost a seems like a vacant expression.
I was brought here by one of the protesters up top. I want to know more, and I want to help. I hear the Hickson Company is oppressing you or not holding up their end of their deal.
She's gonna reach up and like scratch her neck for a second, and then she's going to grasp one of the tube ends of the hookah. Take a deep breath of it, and then she's going to extend the pipe towards you.
Okay, I'll take one.
You'll take one what?
Take a breath of it. I don't know what the terminology here is.
Yeah, okay. You just inhale. Alright.
Okay.
Give me a roll of body and I was about to say endurance. Endurance is the word I meant to say. I was about to say constitution. Yeah, body and endurance.
Let's see. Just got body on that one.
You have
Oh,
anything
man,
else
I
to help you resist strange drugs?
Athletics, because I'm in okay shape?
No.
No. Presence, I beat the drugs into submission. No. I don't think I have anything here. So, I'm just rolling that d6. Let's see what happens. One.
Okay. One sec.
Data, less important. I'm putting the new picture of Mr. Bones in the Discord because he got a bunch of car upgrades.
Alright, I'll take a look in a minute. Trying to find my notes real quick.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Lol.
Thought I had a thing specifically written for this.
Let's see that puppy.
Alright. You rolled a what?
Rolled a 4, so 1 success.
One success. Alright, you become fatigued.
Yay!
And, hold on. Let's see here. And, okay. Sorry for the dead air.
Well, while we're sitting on dead air, what do you guys think? Should I do the Band of Irregulars or should I do the Assassin Droid? Or should I just make the dual Mr. Bones?
I mean, it's totally up to you. You could probably do dual bones and irregulars. It's up to you.
Alright, as you're sitting there, you're fatigued, right?
Mhm.
You feel that, but you also feel like this sense of dizziness wash over you. As you are also confused, slowed, and blinded. You can know, the room just you feel dizzy, and it feels like you're on I want to say an ocean liner is the sensation that you're getting. Like the room's just moving around you, and your vision starts to fade away. Like somehow the woman's still sitting on the cushion, but somehow the room is getting bigger, and she seems to be sliding away from you. And every one of her movements seems to be I don't know how to describe it. That way that if you wave your hand in front of a light, it kind of you can see your hand in motion. The world around you seems to be slowing down. And she takes another hit from the hookah and just blows smoke directly into your face.
What a bitch.
And as your world fades away around you, all you can see is this mist in front of your eyes from where she blew the smoke. Um, and like I said, the world seems to fall away from you, and that wavy motion of like an ocean liner, you kind of slide in from that into like you're falling. The motion becomes less rocky and more dissension, and the smoke seems to fade away, and all you can see is darkness, and like you're falling. Uh, and give me a roll of mind and observation.
Oh boy, the thing I still don't have. All
Yeah,
right,
but
here's
there's
a
still
D8.
a chance.
Oh, I know. I'm just bad. Hey, I got a chance.
Okay, you kind of feel like you're flipping around like a pancake thrown into the air. I don't know if that's something a Rax would eat, but like a pancake thrown into the air. You're kind of spinning around, and at the edge of your perception, you can see what looks to be like a. Think of like what's the green version of limestone or granite? There's a specific.
Green version.
Yeah, there's like a specific rock that's like a very shiny green, like granite texture to it.
I can think of a couple of green gemstones, but not a rock.
Well, I think you're on the same track. Just imagine that then.
Okay.
You can see this green. We'll go with the gemstone shade for now until I figure it out in a later, because I can't remember exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
A very large square object is at the edge of your perception, and it sits there in the dark, and it doesn't seem to be giving off any light, but beyond the darkness, you can still see it, like it's very clear and very visible, and it's somewhere very far down below you. And it doesn't seem to have any purpose, like there's no mechanical bits around it, there's no windows, no doors, it doesn't seem to be anything other than this strange green block. And as you're flipping around, you see above you is this weird triangular structure, and it's got these outstretched arms, but it's not like a living being, it's also some sort of inanimate object. And these things just fly off from it every so often. And then around you, like you still have this falling sensation, but around you are just all of these figures, and they're standing perfectly still as though they were moving with you, but they're not falling. They're like walking on solid ground. And you recognize a few of them to look like the people that you saw in the around the this little village town area as you were walking in, and they're all just standing there staring at you.
Oh dear. But they are essentially surrounding me, or they looks like they're waiting on me to do something.
They're at a good distance away from you, but they're just standing around you with this wide. If I had to equate it to something, think of like the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, where everyone's standing around the tree and looking at the tree. But
They're going to teach me the secrets of Life Day.
you're the tree in this scenario, and they're all just standing there staring at you. No words, no sounds. They're there, and every so often you flip and you see that structure above you, and every so often you flip again and you see that green giant block below you.
It's below me, but I'm falling, but I'm not getting closer towards it.
Right, and it's very distant away from you, but it looks quite large, but not nearly as large as the structure above you, which seems eminently far closer to you than the other thing.
Huh. I probably want to at least get my sense of balance here first and stop mentally spinning if I can.
So you're trying to focus on regaining some sense of control.
Yes.
What skills do you think you have that would allow you to do such?
Presence for force of will or psyche?
Yeah, give me a roll of will and psyche.
I technically only have the outfit helping me out there.
That's fine.
Okay, so will and psyche. Hey, that's 2d8. That's pretty good. How do I get it to roll me 2 of these? There we go. That's 1.
Slowly, you stop spitting. You seem to be facing upwards towards that thing above you, but it slowly starts to fade away into darkness, and you find yourself laying back on the adobe floor of the room, staring up at the ceiling that you walked into earlier.
Alright, so the vision kind of fades, and I sit back up and try to get my bearings. The lady's still here, the person at the door.
Yeah, it seems like you've been watched this whole time.
I just kind of shake my head drowsily and kind of look back at her like, what was that? What is this? This is Nash.
And she's gonna stare at you like she did before, and then she's gonna look over at the robed figure that escorted you here,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to tap his foot against the floor, and he's going to say, "Quidchu. This Quidchu."
Is that what the green block is called?
He's gonna look at you with a bit of confusion, and he's gonna shake his head. Quidchu, and he's gonna stomp his foot.
Oh, that's the floor. Her house?
He'll raise a hand, palm outwards, and he'll like sweeping gesture towards the entire place, and then he'll like put his hand against the door and like tap it a couple of times as if that direction, and he'll say, "Quidchu, all Quidchu."
Alright, I think I get that word at the very least. I take it they're trying to teach me their language at this point.
From the underside of the doorway, you can tell that whatever has happened to you, it's been quite a while because it was a bit brighter out when you came in, and now the light from under the door is fading away. And I think we should go back to the other party to see what they've been up to for the time being.
Let's see how crimes have
finally
gone.
finished